I hear bagpipes right now? What is going on down here?
This candle's hot.
By Gator Jam.
Good morning, everyone. Did I just wake up? Yes, I gotta try the new Gideons Cookies. Now, since we're so late into December, you have to come here first thing in the morning or else you're gonna be waiting around like for 5 hours to go get some cookies. So for breakfast today, we're eating cookies. Okay, I thought I got here early enough. The line goes all the way back to where homecoming is.
All right, while we wait for our return time for Gideons, let's pop into the Marketplace Co-op to see if there's anything new. Now they have a brand new Alice design here for Alice in Wonderland. Here's a pillow of it. And then they have, what is this? Just a mug with the design of her? Oh, they did her so dirty. It looks like they have a whole teacup design. Okay, I understand where they're coming from for like Alice in Wonderland, but this is just kind of nightmare fuel. Like, look at the flowers. Terrifying. And even Alice looks very creepy. I think Chris would probably buy this stuff, but here's like, what, like a blanket? But it's that same like kind of terrifying design. And they have like oven mitt, and then they have kind of like a reusable cup. God, so creepy. So creepy. Here's like a little teapot. Okay, I just popped into Pin Traders. They got some actually really good pins. They have a pin for the Proud family. They have a pin for Kim Possible. Pin for the Hatbox Ghost, but it looks like he's stretching for a race or something. You better come pick up this Jessica Rabbit pin before they turn her into a detective.
There's nothing too new in Pin Traders.
But there's a huge line, and I saw character 10, and I was like, what is going on over there? You can meet Santa Claus inside the Once Upon a Toy. Oh, the Void. How I miss you so much. And Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is still closed. Who knows when those shops will ever reopen. All right, let's pop into the Art of Disney now, see if they have any new works of art. Disney's doing something new for their dolls. It's called the Designer Collection. So they have the Disney princesses as, I guess, they have fancier dresses on, but they're $130 each. So they come in a little box like this. And there's that, and then you get your little doll in there for $130. Like, they are fancy, but I don't know. Are they worth $130 though? This is pretty cool. So it's the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs poster, but it's signed by the voice of Snow White. But it is only $1,200. Oh, look at the poison apple. The evil queen holding it. And then this is one of my favorite statues they've ever made. It's of Mickey as Indiana Jones. Oh, this is a pretty fun artwork. It's Goofy experiencing the Tiki Room. Oh my god, this is so good. Mr. Toad speeding out of Toad Mansion. Now they do have the original one for $5,000. But this one's also really good. Of the view of Illuminations, not Harmonious, have a Figment on top of Spaceship Earth. They have Mickey and Pluto outside the Haunted Mansion. This one's really cool. When did this become like a sock store in here? This is where you used to be able to get the custom t-shirts, but now it's just all Disney socks. They're really cool, but I wasn't expecting to see them all. They have like collector sets for socks now of the Disney villains. I like this one with Mike Wazowski. They have like a little Chewie socks with a little arm. But this one's kind of weird. It almost looks like little Grogu's evil, right? Using the Force and like murdering. I feel like we've all been in this mood at some point in this year. Why did they put the Stance logo right there? They gave him a Stance cup. Okay, they're playing High School Musical in here, so I gotta give them props for that. But they finally have restocked the book. It's a journal, but it's supposed to be like a replica of the book. So you have the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs book, Cinderella one. This is one of the most beautiful ones, the Sleeping Beauty one with all the jewels on it. And they even have the one for Enchanted. If you want some Pixar, they have the adventure book, so you can fill it with photos of adventures throughout your lifetime. Dear Lord, these sets are $60 for 4 socks? Who in their right mind would pay $20 a sock? So this is great. For the little carousel that they have over here by the Christmas store, they've added Santa hats on top of all of the carousel horses. Let's pop into the Marvel superhero headquarters, see if they have anything for Spider-Man. They have the gingerbread design for the Marvel characters. They have a Groot on a sock. I think he lights up, so it's squishy in there. They have a sweater that says Seasons Greetings. Then they have a limited edition Groot magic band. They have Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, the Doctor Strange's cape. And they have like a little kid's jacket for Spider-Man No Way Home. Then they have just a Spider-Man mask, kind of a web shooter that shoots darts. I don't remember Spider-Man using a motorcycle, but then they have a t-shirt right here. Kind of like this. It's got the silhouette of New York with Spider-Man right there. Then they have a shirt that just says Spider-Man with Peter Parker. I guess it kind of reveals his identity. I know. This is the only stuff that I'm really seeing exclusive to the actual movie. There's just some action figures and Well, Vulture's not in it, but Mysterio. Interesting. Be Amazing the Hat. I'm not seeing too much, like they have stuff from Endgame, but they don't have like exclusive stuff really for No Way Home. It says No Way Home, right? But Spider-Man is not flying around in that, and Vulture's not in it, so this makes no sense. They do have a limited edition Magic Band of 4,000. It's got Spidey's logo.
That's just very odd to me. You have one of the third highest grossing films of all time, and that's just the merch that they have to offer.
This is the line just to get a reservation for T-Rex Cafe.
Okay, an hour and a half later, we've gotten a return text for Gideon, so now it's time to venture back there. This is just insane here at Disney Springs. Do not come here at all during the ending couple weeks in December.
I know, they have two different menu options. Same menu, but just different artwork. Have you been nice? They have Santa, or have you been naughty?
Okay, everyone, we are back with our Gideons. It was a madhouse of Springs, so I just had to get out of there. Now, having two limited edition Gideons cookies for December is like Christmas to me, because I love their cookies. All right, so the first one, let's see what the first one is. Okay, so guys, the first cookie we're gonna have is gonna be the Krampus cookie. It's gonna be the darkest chocolate with a blast of cooling Andes mints. I believe it's just kind of like the triple chocolate cookie with Andes mints in it. You ready? Ooh, the money shot. Ooh. Wonderful cookie. It's a very moist cookie. The Andes mints kind of like cool it off. They kind of like give a coolness to the saltiness of it. Solid good cookie. It's not a 10 out of 10. I think I'll do like a 9 out of 10 on the Andes mint cookie. Now for St. Patrick's Day, they had like this crazy mint triple chocolate cookie, which was insane. This one, you're just gonna get like a nice soft chocolatey kind of like a fudgy cookie with a little hint of mint in there. Now this one was my favorite last year. It's the Kris Kringle cookie with white chocolate and coffee bean. It's gonna be a white chocolate and coffee bean cookie. Now there's like glitter on top, and they said they changed the recipe a little bit from last year. They used a different coffee bean in it. You ready? Oh, you can see all the coffee bean in there. Mmm. It's hitting differently. Okay, it's different than last year, yeah. So you're gonna get like the wonderful kind of like creaminess of the vanilla and the vanilla bean, and then it hits you harder with the coffee flavor, and then it dissipates. Then there's like the coffee flavor on the back of the tongue. I like last year's a little better. I think last year's was a 10 out of 10. I think I'll do like a 9.5 on this one. Now I do wanna say there, I got before it even opened at 10 a.m. and the line was all the way back, wrapped around the building past Morimoto. And then the virtual queue ended up opening, and it was an hour and a half long wait by the time I checked in. After an hour and a half, it was like almost a 4-hour long wait for Gideon's cookies. So if you're trying to get them this year, I would just say wait till next year. It's a madhouse. Okay, the next part of our little adventure, Alice and I are gonna go on a little adventure about like an hour away. Enjoy. It is currently time for our annual tradition. Alice and I always go to this corn maze every single year. This is our 4th year coming. We come to Longans Scott's Corn Maze. It's located like almost like 45 minutes to an hour outside of Orlando. It's near Mount Dora. So we always have a blast coming to this place. We're ready to get our corn on. Now, it's $15 a person, which is just kind of a bargain because you spend a couple hours here.
I always love just kind of the charm and the small town feel of this whole place. Let's see how tall you are.
It's kind of slanted.
You said you're 5'5"?
On a good day.
Now they have this wind tunnel here, right? And every single year that we come, we sign it to show that we've been here another year.
So inside this wind tunnel, let's go in.
We're looking for it. Oh, here it is. Little Tour with Skipper Allison. 2018, 2019, 2020. And now it's time for 2021.
And now they have a hayride here. It's called the Sweet Corn Express.
Such a blast as always. It's like living with the land, but real life. Being from a small town, this place just kind of like brings me back to being at home.
I always love like bootleg versions of characters. Here's the Despicable Me family. Gru is holding the cornhole. Mr. Corn has something to tell us. Did you know the silks of each ear of corn, female flower, are receptacles for pollen? They have a giant jungle gym over there and a little jumpy jump. I just love how they've like hand painted everything here. The lettuce, they even put little like shoes on it. Please do not feed the gay gator. I'm guessing there's a little gator in there.
Now, the corn maze starts in September. They have like a Halloween version. Not scary, but just kind of like more Halloween themed. And now it goes until the fall time, so Christmas. You can buy Christmas trees here.
Here's a view of all the corn that we're going to be entering into and getting lost. They have a little market over here. You can buy waters and you can buy alcohol here. Over here, you can get kettle corn freshly made. And then this is Tom and Kathy's. They have like food of sausages and corn. The food here is pretty good. This is new this year. They have a giant swing. Got Country Market and Cafe. There's some kid inside there, and the dad and the son are rolling the kid around.
We kept pushing those kids back and forth. I don't know how they haven't vomited. They're inside the tube that we were pushing. It's time to go to the corn maze now.
This year's Dinosaurs. I have no idea what type of dinosaur that is. Giant T-Rex.
But we won't touch.
He's sprouting some palm trees. Let's head in. Just remember, no bare feet. No smoking, stay on path. Enter corn maze. Here we go. So they have these different stops throughout the corn maze. You get etchings of each one of the dinosaurs. They also have letters that you can get to create like a secret phrase. So the first one is a Brachiosaurus. The next one is a letter.
Pangea, like.
So we got the observation tower. So big. The fun fact of the day right now. What's the fun fact?
Well, it's from Colonel B. Cobb. It's his fun fact. In 1841, Sir Richard Owen was the first to recognize dinosaurs and gave them their name, which means terrible lizard.
And what?
I don't know. Latin? I don't know.
Okay, we're in the middle of the cornfield right now. I think we are on the right track to a very rare Shelby road. As we can see, there's corn here in the dirt. Is this where the corn story happened? The world may never know, but we're on the right trace. We're coming for you, Shelby. We're coming for you.
Now we just got to the Velociraptor sketching, but we've realized something.
The last one we got was Owen, which is the name of Chris Pratt's character.
From Jurassic World.
Trains the Velociraptors. Coincidence?
I think not. Now, this is the part that kind of terrifies me a little bit, because we're pretty much just out here alone right now. There's multiple paths that we could go, right? But there's like these kids drew like these demonic, it's like a little devil dog or a loft cat, and it says go back, go R-A-I-B-E-R, Raber, go Raber, and then what's that like Slender Man looking face? What is going on? I think we found evidence over here by this spot. It looks like someone got taken here, somebody's poor pizza lunch. Well, these were the best. Wait, why is there a platypus on it? And a jackalope. What the heck? Yeah, somebody like just left their lunch here in the middle of the cornfield.
The sun is going down, and then here for an hour and a half. We're almost there, I think. I don't want to die in a cornfield.
Okay, don't cry. It's time for the last little etching
Until next year.
of an Allosaurus.
Oh, like Allison. If I were a dinosaur, I'd look like this. Where's the Kevosaurus?
Oh my gosh, that looks just like Allison. All right, final set of words, then you get to finish your little mystery phrase.
Yeah, we can do it right here.
Supersaurus? That's a fake name. There's no way. Supersaurus? New dinosaur fossils are being found all the time. Recent discoveries of giant leg bones indicate the existence of the largest dinosaur yet found, dubbed Supersaurus.
Sounds like a superhero movie about dinosaurs.
We have to unscramble the words.
Let's put them at the top. Okay, B.
So we have 5 letters. We have to figure out. Oh, I know what it is.
I know what it is too.
Yeah, even with my dyslexia, I figured it out. Oh.
Name the fossilized tree product known to contain insects that fed on dinosaurs. I could have figured that out even without the words.
3, 2, 1. Amber. We've solved the mystery of the universe right there. Secret word is amber. We did it. We've escaped. There's the exit.
And we did it all.
I think this is like the closest I'll ever feel to like Bear Grylls, you know, like after he would finish one of his survival shows and he finally gets to like people, and if you just feel so happy, that's how I feel right now. We made it back to land. Well, we've been on land the whole time, but
now here you can purchase the world famous triple sweet gourmet corn from Scott's Zellwood. I've never tried the corn, but I've heard it's very good. Whoa, what is going on with fishnet going on with the corn? Now when you're exiting, they have a little like market area that you can buy some sauces and everything. I do like the pumpkin. They have a giant alligator handing out little pamphlets. You can buy gator jam here, hot cinnamon apple syrup, peach bourbon barbecue sauce, swamp mustard, hog wallow, farm dust seasoning. Okay.
we just love this place so much. It's such a great place to go on a date or bring your family or kids, and it's affordable compared to other things going on in the area. So I highly suggest coming and visiting this place. Now it's time to go to Mount Dora. They have a bunch of little shops and restaurants. Austin really loves this place called The Wave. Okay, we made it to Mount Dora. Dead possum there. Do not come here on a Saturday or during the later parts of December. It's crazy madhouse. We probably parked a mile plus away from like the main downtown area to go get something to eat. Yeah, there's so many people here right now.
Now they have a little pet store and there's a little puppy snowman, but are those snowballs or little dog droppings?
We're going to get food and I hear bagpipes right now. What is going on down here? Okay, so we're here at the Salted Fry. I've walked by this place a bunch of times. I've always wanted to go, so we're finally doing it. So I got the Southwest chicken sandwich. It's gonna be fresh basil infused bread, ever-roast sliced chicken, baby Swiss cheese, bacon with a fiery chipotle sauce. And then on the side, I got truffle fries with a truffle. Brent, if you're watching, this one's for you. Aioli. Let's try the truffle fries first. They're good, but they're not Enchanted Rose at the Grand Floridian good. Let's try the sandwich. I just finished. Fries were fresh cut. They were good and crispy. There's just nothing crazy. You needed the aioli to help it almost. Fries, I think I'll do a 7 out of 10. I think the sandwich, very good. 7.5. Good, but nothing crazy or life-changing or like a destination.
Look at the store displays that they have. A giant polar bear with penguins around it. But here's a little shot of Main Street. It's just such a nice little small town vibe. Now nothing says sushi like over a story tall giant Frosty the Snowman. The Wave sushi restaurant's up there. And here we are, the Wave Asian Bistro and Sushi. Kind of like a hole in the wall type of place.
Now, I wasn't too hungry, but I did get the beef bao bun at the Wave. Oh my God, that beef bao bun was so good. The flavor profile of that beef and everything going on, 10 out of 10. I should have just eaten that for dinner instead of the salted fry.
There's just a random bag in this window that just says human organs.
We're going to look at the Christmas lights and holy crap, that's a lot of Christmas.
So this is Main Street, this is where all the lights are beginning. Look at all this.
Now, the adventure's not over. The other night, I went to Epcot to go see Jared. He was performing at the Candlelight Processional. If you don't know what that is, cast members sing Christmas songs and there's like celebrity guests, hosts and everything. It's Jared's first year doing it, so I was really excited to go see him do that. So let's go off to Epcot now. Oh, they have the fountains running on Harmonious. I can't see it. Where did the barges go?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, oh no! Wait a minute. Wait, I was just about to call you.
So the line for the dining package starts all the way at the front of the little amphitheater and keeps going all the way. Yeah, it just weaves in and out like a giant queue. This is just the dining package. People pay to get in this line just to get into the theater. This is interesting. This is normally where they have merchandise at the holiday market. I guess because there's no merch, they've just turned it into a bar now and you can purchase alcohol. There's just so many people. So many people.
I've tried to order from my Disney Experience like 10 times and every single time the mobile order has crashed. So yeah, they need to fix this app.
Well, I want to get a cookie, but the line's just too long. We have a dilemma. They come in from two sides.
I don't know which side Jared is on.
You're doing great, sweetheart. You're doing great.
How do you feel fresh off your performance, Jared?
This candle's hot.
Jamil, how was it?
It was spectacular.
Jared, you did wonderful, man. You did kind of look like a Christmas tree topper, or like when Kevin McAllister was singing in Home Alone. That's what you reminded me of, but I'm proud of you, buddy. Now, I do want to say Epcot is just extremely busy. We're at that point of the year where, yeah, there's a lot of people here in Orlando. We have a ton of more Christmas content. I'm going to try to pump out a bunch of videos before Christmas. I know we got like, what, five days, and then it's Christmas time, and then New Year's. So there's a lot of content that's going to be coming very soon. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, join the family, because I will keep you guys up to date on all things Orlando and theme park. All right, guys, happy holidays, and I'll see y'all very soon. Bye. Now, it's dinosaur themed, and I would love if there were like velociraptors running through the corn to scare the crap out of us.